We've been talking about insects, and now today we're going to talk about one very special insect, ants. They are a really cool bug. So let's learn more about them, okay? Ants are an insect. There are over 12,000 different kinds of ants in the world. I know this picture is kind of hard to see. There are so many different ants, so many different sizes. Ants can live anywhere in the world except Antarctica. They build nests underground. Remember how we're doing letter U this week? That's why I chose ants. We don't want to do A for ants. I want to do U for underground. So ants build nests underground in trees and sometimes inside people's homes. You guys ever seen ants come inside? It's pretty crazy. I've never seen an ant nest up in a tree like this. Most ants build mounds to live in. These have several tunnels and rooms throughout. Each have their own purpose. Did you know they even had a bathroom down in there? A separate room for bathrooms and where they keep their babies. Ants are social animals that live in colonies. Each ant in the colony has a special job. Each colony has to have a queen ant. The queen ant lays the eggs while the male ants mate with the queen. The queen is usually bigger than the rest of the ants. She lays eggs. The other female ants are worker ants. They build the ant mound and find food. Soldier ants protect the colony and can attack other colonies. If soldier ants take over another colony, they carry away the eggs from that colony and those ants become slave ants. Also, all the soldiers are female ants. Isn't that pretty cool? All the soldiers are girls. When a queen ant dies, the entire colony dies shortly after. They cannot live without their queen. Snakes, spiders, caterpillars, and snails are the main predators of ants. Remember how we were talking about different life cycles? This is the ant's life cycle, okay? Hatches from an egg, goes to larva and a pupa. The pupa is when the larva makes a little cocoon around itself, and then it kind of hatches out of the cocoon, and it is an adult ant. And then they don't grow any bigger after that. The parts of an ant. Remember, it's an insect, so it has 3 body parts and 6 legs. So it has its head and its thorax and its abdomen. Remember, we talked about that. It's 6 legs and 2 antennae. Here's its eye. The ant's antennae help them touch, smell, taste, and hear the world around them. See how big those are? That's because they do so much with them. They almost look like a big leg coming off of it, but that's just their antenna. Ants have many different sizes of eyes. Their eyes are not like ours though. They have a compound eye, which means they have many small little images in one eye, and then it forms a whole object, a whole image together. If you can see, there's a whole bunch of little teeny dots in it. The head of an ant has a pair of large, strong jaws called mandibles. The jaws are similar to scissors, opening and closing sideways. They help for holding food and defending themselves, which means fighting other animals. Most ants are omnivores, meaning they eat food made of plant and animal matter. They eat almost anything, all sorts of food. See, they're eating a worm, raspberries. They'll eat all of our human food. They love picnics, and they eat plants. Ants have 2 stomachs. This is really neat. Both of them hold food. One holds food for the ant themselves, and the other stomach holds food for other ants. So when you see ants kiss, see how it looks like they're kissing? They're actually feeding each other food. So it throws food up from its other stomach into the other ant's mouth. Kind of gross, right? Ants do not have lungs like we do to help them breathe. Instead, they have tiny holes all over their body in their exoskeleton, which is how they absorb oxygen. Ants do not have ears. They listen to vibrations from the ground through their feet. So they know where things are just by feeling the wiggle of them. Ants do not sleep. I didn't know that. That is a really cool fact. All they do is work, 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 no sleep. When ants travel, they leave a pheromone trail so that they know where they have been. That's how come you'll see ants going in a little line following each other, because they leave those smelly trails. Ants can carry 20 times their own body weight. So that would be like you lifting up a car. So they're actually way stronger than us. Ants can bite or sting. Bullet ants are the most painful sting of any insect in the world. You guys ever heard of a bullet ant? It's supposed to be super, super painful if they sting you. There are millions of ants for every one human in the world. That is so many ants. Okay, a few fun facts. We talked about some of these. Ants were found in the times that dinosaurs lived. So they are that old. And ants can actually come in all sorts of colors. You've seen black ones and red ones. There's green ones and some that look kind of yellow or gold. There's even ones that have kind of a metallic shimmer to them. Let's see, we talked about that they can live anywhere in the world and that they're so super strong as you being able to carry a car, and that they don't have lungs or ears, and that the warriors, the soldiers, are female.